ClassFinder is an Android-based map and social application for the University of Cincinnati. It is a fleshed-out communication hub that not only provides step-by-step navigation to your classrooms by either your choice of building and room number or your current GPS location, but it also allows you to add your input on shortcuts, favorite napping spots, and much more. Since the beginning of winter quarter, we have adapted the program to not only work on smartphones, but tablets as well. Here is what our original GUI mockup looked like. Now, to help the user to reduce possible errors, we have simplified navigation to be based on the selection of a building, followed by the room number you wish to navigate to. There is also a My Location radio button users can click on that uses the current GPS location as a starting point instead. This is currently only working on smartphones only, seeing as tablets would require an internet connection. The Tips and Tricks section has been modified to allow users to select from different categories depending on what type of comment they may have. Once the user has selected the category, they submit their comment, and then the comment is voted on in an upvote downvote fashion similar to popular websites like Reddit or dig.com. This is a video of our program's interface. It is running on a virtual Google Nexus 1. We've tested our app on other Android devices and it is scalable across all different screen sizes. As you can see, here is our ClassFinder app. When I open it up, I'm already logged in from my previous session, and I'm presented with a few choices. There's the My Location button, which grabs your current GPS coordinates if you have a smartphone. You're also presented with your choice of starting building and room and ending building and room. You don't have to select a room. ClassFinder has nodes for the major buildings on campus. If I log out here, it'll bring me to the opening login screen. We are still in talks with UCIT and the University of Cincinnati registrar to make one-stop integration possible. It has been quite difficult getting responses from UC for this feature, but at the moment, we have to manually parse through the information on OneStop to pull class schedule information.
I'm going to talk a little bit about how the backend works in terms of pathfinding. The map, which was previously done as a grid, consists of nodes with edges of a certain weight. Each node consists of a list of edges and a list of classes and times for that quarter if it's a destination node. So it knows the time as set by the phone and can default to a certain class on your schedule, and it knows what classes are where because it knows what time it is. Right now, it doesn't take input from the GPS to determine your current location, but that is something that will definitely be included when all is said and done. So right now what you do is you input where you are, and then it will output the path to the GUI that leads you to your class. Eventually it will use the node closest to your current location based on the GPS and then seek to the node with the tag of the class name that you have. For pathfinding, it uses a heuristic that will determine the shortest path based on weights of the edges, which usually correspond to distance. We were kind of playing around with an idea of having an incline increase the weight more than what the distance would really dictate, but it's just kind of complicated, so I don't know if we're really going to go with that, but it's just something we were playing around with. The class structure is pretty simple. Each node has pointers to edges that are connected to it, and sometimes if it's a destination node, it'll own classes. Edges just have a number for weight, and for convenience they also have the nodes that point to it. Each class that is owned by a node, a destination node, includes a section number, a class number, the days and the time. So for example, a node might own 15 English 102, section 001, Monday, Wednesday, Friday 1 to 150. In the future, we might change it so that the class simply owns a room number, and then we get what room number we need to go to based on the one-stop schedule outside of pathfinding instead of figuring it out on the spot. But we're still kind of tweaking things around with regard to that, so we're still figuring out the best way to do it.
We hope that you have enjoyed our video demonstration and look forward to demoing the final product sometime in late spring quarter.
Dude, you're gonna be late for class.
Well, thanks to the new ClassFinder app, I now know where all the coolest places are to nap on campus.